Guys, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your January 2016 readings. I'm going to be pulling a color card for every sign. I think what deck I use is going to vary, so I will just present that in the beginning of each sign. But of course, the color card is coming from the Inasagal deck, the Secret Language of Color Oracle deck. And first of all, I want to say Happy New Year. Here's hoping that 2016 is a great year for everybody. And if you would like a personal reading from me, please go to my website at angelsouls444.com. And if you would like to support me on Patreon, I will leave that information down below. So let's get to it. Hi there, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you for January 2016. I'm going to be using the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck for your reading by Doreen Virtue. There's like a peaceful feeling coming through for you for January 2016. And I think what that mostly is, excuse me, oh, that was a cough came out of nowhere. What it really is for you is you just had a wild year, I think, and for 2015. And now you're kind of like, you know what? Everything else can wait. I'm going to have me some hot cocoa. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read a book, or I'm going to get back to, this is a big time for you guys getting back to old projects. These feel like creative projects that maybe had to take a back seat to more, to other things that were just kind of a little bit more in your face, you know, that you had to contend with. There was no avoiding it. So now you have a little bit of downtime. I wouldn't say it's going to be not busy, but your priorities are going to change a little bit in January. So you are going to be getting back to some of these projects that you've had to abandon maybe. Okay, so let's get into the cards. Let's see what's going on there. There's like a nice little surprise on deck for you guys. I wonder what it's going to be. You have to share it with me. Consult an expert. Okay. Dream big. Getting back to your dreams. Self-forgiveness. All right. So relaxing a little bit. That's interesting. You have a weird spread of cards, but let's get into it. So consult an expert, to me, before I even read the card, even with the layout of these messages here, you might be consulting with somebody, but consult an expert to me for you guys for January feels like, again, remember I said you're going to be reading a book. Maybe it's like a self-help book where you're just getting inspired. So consulting an expert could be an author. It doesn't, I mean, maybe you're going to therapy, maybe you're going to get a reading from somebody. It could be that. But more than anything, I think it's you trying to tap into your wisdom. Reason why I'm saying that is because you're trying to tap into some big dreams. You're healing some things. You're forgiving yourself for maybe not devoting enough time to yourself, or maybe there's more of a surface level situation going on in your world where you have to, you know, kind of bring in some self-forgiveness. But mostly this is you getting back to your dreams, and leaning on your inner resources and your spirituality, your alchemy, right? To make something, take something and convert it into something else. All right. So taking your resources, learning how to use that, and applying it towards your dream to like bring it back in. I don't know why I keep stuttering. Whatever. You know how it goes with me. I'm leaving it in. All right. So the first card we have, like I said, is consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. This might be you reading a book on manifestation. The Secret is okay to read. I wouldn't let that be the end all be all. Okay. There are other ways of learning how to manifest things on a very deep level. Okay. That then, like we said before already, dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself. That's going to be very important. Stop thinking that what you have to say, they're saying stop self-editing. So stop thinking that what you have to say doesn't have value, that people aren't going to like it. Who cares whether they like it or not? Get out there and do what you have to do. See yourself succeeding. So again, manifestation, visualization, seeing yourself in a whole new way and going, you know what? Every other person that's a success out there, at one point in their life, they thought they weren't going to make it too. So who am I to sit back and just beat myself up all the time? And I think that leads to, here we go, this self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. You do not need to carry old hurts with you. You do not need to beat yourself up because you're taking too long on something or whatever. Whatever it is that you've got going on for everybody, it's going to be different. Time to let it go because it is causing a block for you. If you do not let this go, you cannot realize your dreams. You cannot let in that beautiful energy that's just waiting for you. I always say this, you got to click into alignment so that, you're in the flow of the universe, and the universe can bring you the beautiful gifts that it has waiting for you. All right, the final card we have before we go on to the color card is Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now. This is the point of realization for you. This might come, I don't typically do this time-wise, but this might, I feel, comes towards the end of January 2016, where you start realizing your own power, you start letting things go, and you're like, I'm doing this, okay? Like, no more thinking about everything that could go wrong. I'm doing it. That's it. All right. So the card says, once again, you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Now, there is a word of caution around this, because this is sort of like a be careful what you wish for message. Remember the legend of King Midas. Even the people he loved turned to gold, right? And you don't want someone that you love being gold, right? So just be discerning about what you're trying to pull into your existence, and make sure it's not an ego pursuit. For example, if you are writing a book, okay, and it's been something that is on the back burner now, or maybe you're writing a movie, a screenplay, you're writing music, whatever. You put it on the back burner and you bring it back out, and you're trying to do edits on it so that a mass market will love it, so that you can make lots of money off of it, so people know your name. That's an ego pursuit, and you're probably going to fail. But if you bring that out and you really tune into your soul and give your soul a voice and a form of expression, and you're just being authentically and unapologetically you, then it could go somewhere. And even if it doesn't, that doesn't matter. The whole idea is just to do it. Okay. Your color card for this month is Pearl. Connect to the divine, 25. Now, isn't that funny? We were just saying, as long as it is authentically you, as long as you're tapping into that divine inspiration and letting it come forward, that's exactly what you need to do. That's what you need for your soul right now. Okay? That's what's going to help you evolve. And even if the project that you're working on isn't the big break, ask yourself, why are you looking for a big break? Guess what? Ego pursuits coming up real fast, not going to matter in this world. It's all, people are going to start looking at what kind of soul level work have you done, not who do you know or how much money do you have or what's your title. Okay? That's where we're heading. And I'm happy for it. So I hope you will embrace it too. All right, guys. There it is. Have a beautiful month. And of course, I'm sending you so much love. Take care.